For this video, I'm going to leave this top part here so you can see how we came with figured bass for triads. Move my page up just a little bit. Now we're going to go on to seventh chords. So again, use a simple C major 7 chord. This is going to be the interval of a 7th, a 5th, and a 3rd. So we could call this a 7-5-3. We end up with too many numbers, so now we're starting to call these just a tonic 7. Then we change its inversion, and now we have the interval here of a 6th, then we have a 5, and then we have a 3. So it should be a 6-5-3. We have now eliminated the 3, so now it's called a 6-5. There's not always a logic in how these inversions and figured bass work, but the idea is here. Then we move to the next one, second inversion, 5th, 7th, root, 3rd. We have the interval of a 6th, so we have a tonic 6. Then we have a 4, then we have a 3. So it's 6-4-3. We've now begun to call them just a 4-3. We've removed that 6. So here we have the root, first inversion, second inversion. Now we move on to 3rd, which is going to be the 5th, the 7th, root, 3rd, and 5th. This interval here is a 6th. This interval here is a 4, and this one is a 2. So a 6-4-2. We now call them a 4-2 chord. So the way to remember this is by the interval above the bass, and then sometimes just simply memorizing. We have a 7, a 6-5, a 4-3, and a 4-2. And this is how we will begin to analyze music. You'll see this in the end of Chapter 3, as well as going into Chapter 4, as you're reviewing how all of this works. So I recommend highly that you take a chord, and let's give you one right here. So let's take this chord, and I will give you a G chord, but we'll make it a 7th chord. Write that out into that's its 7, so that would be a 7. Then I want you to do one in 6-5, 4-3, and 4-2. All these numbers, they're still dominant, or 5, 5, 5. Notice we use the Roman numerals, and now we also use the regular numbers as well to describe its inversion.